Research facilitates the process of thinking, analyzing, evaluation, and interpretation of business environment and the various business situations. In the research, usually we you know we present new kind of models and new kind of environment to do the good business from which we can get some benefit and some profit over there. The next point is the research provide a basic basis for innovation. Research always, scientific research always carried some kind of innovation. We wanted to do the new things through the different research. There are number of people are working on a particular project to get the new we innovation, right? One should you remember that there are a number of innovation now taking place. We have invention in the past, but nowadays innovation is taking place. We have a very, one the example of innovation is that we have a, energy crisis in future. We all are aware that world will go through the huge energy crisis because we wanted to search the alternate source of energy which will be carbon free. Whole world is facing the situation of climate change. Okay, in the ongoing debate in the world nowadays is the climate change. How we all should fight with the climate change, which is the reason for many problems, right? So in that way, the proper research, the problem can be sought out by only the proper research and all of the things we proper research. Without research, we cannot fight for any climate issue related to climate change, our environment, and for to fight the climate change and the environment, we have to do the innovation. So innovation only comes from the properly conducting research and development. Okay. Now come to the next point. Research and development help us to develop new product and to modify the existing product. Research and development always help us to develop new kind of product and remodify the existing product which are available in the society. Research identifies problem areas. Sometimes we try to find new areas, new problem areas which in our society, new problem areas on which we wanted to work. This is the utility of research. Research establishes the relationship not only between variables in each functional area, but also between the various functional between variables in the each functional area, but also between the various other areas, right? So these are the few utilities of the research. Research is an aid to forecasting, which is an effective tool in the hands of manager, right? Usually, sometimes we use research to forecast our problem, right? Uh, Research helps all the managerial functions, right? There are various challenges in front of a leader or a manager in our society. How to, for example, if anybody wanted to increase the sale of their product in the okay, okay. Research helps all the managerial functions, right? Sometimes we wanted to increase the our sales of our product, but how to increase our sales? It's not an easy task to anyone. How to increase our sales? It's a very tedious job. One can increase their sales through the proper research, through conducting the proper research. Without proper research, one cannot get the opinion of the people what they wanted to do. Okay, if what their products look like, what is the taste and the preference of the people, right? Sometimes only research can help to increase and enhance the sales of a product. So always a manager would like to do some kind of research so that they can modify their product according to the demand of a consumer or a customer, right? Research also helps in the economic utilization of resources, right? We all know that research resources are present uh, in our country. There are various natural resources are present in our society. To use the natural resources, first of all, we would like to conduct some kind of resources on that particular resources so that the utilization of resources can be done. The optimum utilization of the resources can be done. Otherwise, without conducting a proper research, otherwise without conducting a conclusive research, the resource may be misutilized, underutilized, and overutilized. If you want to proper utilize resources of your country, you have to do some kind of research of that resources, on that resources, what is the proper use of resources, and how many resources are available in our country, and where one should get these resources, and what is the use of that particular resources. So the economic utilization of a resources are very important, which only one would know the through conducting the proper research. Research is an aid to management information system. Sometimes management wanted to something new about their institution, about their product, about their ongoing process. So in that way, they also wanted to conduct some kind of resources so that they can come out the proper conclusion. Okay. Research is helpful in the formulation of policy and strategy, right? Every country and every industry wanted to some long time policy on which they wanted to work, on which they wanted to develop themselves, right? A country like India, we are a developing country and we wanted to develop ourselves. There are various targets have been fixed in the past to develop India as a developed country. Okay, but from developing to develop, being a develop is a very Hercules job. It's not an easy task to uh, 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 being a developed country. From the developing, one needs various kind of research and development, right? Without conducting proper research, without conducting a proper for without formulating proper policy, one cannot develop themselves in any way. So, through the proper research, through the conducting of proper research, one can reach out the solution, one can pursue the proper policy and the guidelines to being a developed country, or to come out a, through the research, we can come out a proper strategy and the research to sort out some kind of problem which we are going through, right? Otherwise, we cannot do anything in any way, because to hit the target, proper target, one needs planning, one needs resources, one needs time as well. So research sometimes involves a time process. Research also takes some time, but time is limited. In the limited time, one should be very careful to pursue their goals and their strategy to come out a solution of a problem. Now come to the next point. Research also, try to help us to market, and marketing analysis may be based on the research, right? I think I already discussed about this in the previous slide, research always uh, gives some clue about the problems, about the situation, about the ongoing process. So if somebody wanted to sell their product in the market, they have and they wanted to conduct, they have to do some kind of research. They first of all they try to know the taste and the preferences of the people, so they can change their market strategy and the market policy to enhance their sales in the market, to make the footprint in the market. Okay, now come to the characteristics of research, right? What is the characteristics of research? Research is, there are few points on which I would like to discuss the characteristics of research. Research is directed towards the solution of problem. Okay, research is directed towards the solution of a problem. Research is based upon observable experience or empirical evidence, right? Research demand accurate observation and description. These are the few characteristics. Research directed towards the solution of a problem. Why we are doing research? Because we wanted to solution of a particular problem which are available in the our society, which are through which we are going. Right. That's wanted to we would like to pursue and conduct a research. Right. Without proper research, one cannot reach out the proper solution. Without proper research, one cannot, take the advantage of resources. So research always directed towards the solution of a particular problem. Right. Research is based upon observable experience or empirical evidence. Right. Research always, uh, based on the some of the observable experiences, what we are experiencing in day-to-day life in the society. These experiences we wanted to in a research form so that we can come out a proper conclusion or a proper solution, or it's a kind of empirical evidence. Empirical evidence means evidence which is supported by some data, some methodology, and some kind of information. It should not be like any way to do anything. Research demand accurate observation and a description. Research always demand accurate information, right? Accurate information and accurate observation. There are various observations. Sometimes the observation which we get they misleads our research. But to conduct a proper research, to conduct a good research, one needs to be a very accurate observation and a description, so that a proper research can help us to get out the problem of a solution, come out the problem, and to lead the towards the solution. Research always involves gathering new data from primary sources or using existing data for a new purpose. Usually, we all are aware that there are two types of data from the origin, right? In the point of view of origin, there are two important sources of data. That is, number one is the primary sources, primary data, which is first-hand information of the researcher, which is conducted by the researchers its own way, and another type of data is the secondary data. Secondary data, those data which are conducted by some other agencies and the persons from, and it is available in the libraries and internets and some in the book. You can use it data for your own research, right? So research always involves gathering of some new data as well. We are collecting new data through the help of questionnaires and the schedules. We'll discuss in length in the next classes. But here I would like to only give the some characteristics of research which we are discussing here. Now I come to the conclusion point. Research activities are characterized by carefully designed procedure, right? Research always characterized a very careful study so that we can come out a solution for a particular problem. Now I would like to stop here, and I will be continue in the next class at the same time. And tomorrow there will classes will start on time. Please, you people continue on the same link. There will be another class. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
आप लोग बने
Thank you
रहिए
so
इस
much,
पे,
sir.
अभी क्लास करेंगे.
Sure, sir, sure.
Okay.